that pin box had a lot of extra movement as compared to the RV. What do they say when you keep finding problems with your RV? Stop looking. One more to add to the list. I'm Tom.
And I'm Cheri.
And we're EnjoyTheJourney.Life. Hey guys, if you've been watching YouTube lately like I have, RV living, RV life videos, lots and lots of RVers are talking about the dreaded word. Do you know what it is? Actually, two words. You probably can guess. It's frame flex. Or maybe what's worse than frame flex is frame failure or frame damage. And I don't know if we have it, but we need to rule it out. We've had plenty of you message us or comment on our videos saying, yeah, I think you need to take a look at that. You've sent videos to us. We've got friends out there that have had horrible experiences with it. I have seen some signs on our RV that might indicate that. I'll share with you what those are. Plus, I've got a test that I'm going to do and show you how to do right here today to see if you might have it. You know, we've had plenty of repair issues with our RV that we've shared on this channel, and I hope you're enjoying that because we share the good, the bad, and the ugly. Every problem we've had with this RV, we have shared with you guys. The repairs, the cost of the repairs, did the extended warranty cover it? And so we're going to take you guys on a journey again. The journey is going to start right here. Do we have frame flex? I don't know for sure. I'm going to show you some things that might indicate that. Do our little test, see what that does. But then we're going to go ahead and contact Lippert, Grand Design, an RV tech, and maybe an RV inspector. We're going to talk to the insurance company and the extended warranty people again, all the way through this process to see what's covered, what's not covered, you know, what do we have, and that's dangerous, and what's fine, because all frames flex, from what I understand, that you know, you're taking this bucket of bolts down the road at 60 miles per hour, if you're safe, you know what I mean. And, you know, it's going to shake, it's going to move, and some of that is normal, but you don't want too much because that can cause damage. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you catch all of our videos in this series. Now, you know what's funny, but not funny, is our last RV, the Columbus RV that we had for years, also actually had frame damage. They weren't calling it that, at least I don't remember anybody talking about it, but it was literally connecting up the truck and or a forklift and lifting the RV, and that pin box had a lot of extra movement as compared to the RV. And I'll try to find that footage and show it to you right now so you can see what I mean. But this is the old RV. And yeah, Lippert and Columbus came out at one time. And when I called them about it, they're like, yeah, don't move, don't go anywhere. They came to the campground like the next week, did a lot of welding, a lot of work, and got us back on the road. They really acted with some urgency. And I don't think I see that out there these days. If anything, it seems like the manufacturers are trying to ignore it and they're not really taking it serious, is what I've noticed lately. Because when we had this with the Columbus RV, gosh, that was 5 years ago, maybe longer. I'll try to find a date for you on that as well. What do they say when you keep finding problems with your RV? Stop looking. I am over here looking at the opposite jack that did not get replaced when that one over there got replaced, and that right there is fluid that's dripping. So we have got another leaking jack. You can see it dripping down here on the MORryde cross brace attachment right here to the landing gear. And if you've never seen this before, this is a prototype. I don't even know if it's out yet. So, but it helps to stabilize the rig. It's really cool. You can see it going all the way up there. You can see some fresh pink fluid right there. One more to add to the list. That leveling jack that went bad was covered by wholesale warranties. I've mentioned them before. I believe if you have an RV, you need an extended warranty like wholesale warranties, because as you can tell, RVs do break down and you don't want to pay for that out of pocket. So what are the things that we've noticed on our RV that have matched some of the frame flex symptoms out there? Well, several things. This has been pushed back up in here, but I'll pull it back out just for now. These have actually come out, and I've just taped them in lately. We had them glued back in, but this, we'll call it pinch molding. That's what one RV tech called it. Pinch molding here on both of these, both sides have been popping out on the road. And I did a lot of research, so I don't know where I saw it, but somebody indicated that if this is coming out, and I haven't noticed any screws loosening up here. These all seem to be pretty good. It's just temporarily fixed for now, but yeah, so this is a potential indication. Over here on the side, this little piece of trim right here, it looks okay on the top. The seal looks okay. Some people have mentioned if you have like a broken seal right here, along up here, you know, we do see a little bit of the sticker coming up right here. That may not be anything, but this piece is bowed out underneath right there. You can see it bowing out from the bottom. It's not just that piece right there. That's bowed out really good. It is right here as well. So those are a couple areas right there. I just noticed something else. That screw right there, the lower screw on the left side of the bedroom slide, is actually loose right there. The rest of them look good, but I think that is also a sign that could indicate that there's a problem. We've also noticed in the cracks in the RV, you know, between like maybe the cabinets, the molding, like sawdust, and I guess that's from rubbing, and you know, maybe some of that is normal, but more pinch molding up on the roof, actually, where the garage meets the rest of the RV on both sides. We had the pinch molding coming out, we had loose screws, and yeah, we'll show you some footage that this RV tech found, and it doesn't look right. So it's definitely showing like a bend or something at the garage. Maybe we do have a 15-foot garage, which is one of the biggest garages they make for toy haulers. So that's concerning as well. Now the test we're going to do here in the front is not going to really show the back, but it's the popular, it's called the upper deck flex measurement from Lippert. and I'll do it the best I can with a straight edge. And basically what we're going to do here is we're going to check a point somewhere in here directly down to here. It's somewhere in this area, but it's going to be the same point each time. We're unhitched now. We've got the weight of the RV on the jacks. So that's one measurement. We'll get on both sides of the RV. Then we'll hitch up. We'll lift the landing gear up right here. And then see if anything changes. Like if that distance that we measured from the pin box all the way down here, we'll see if that changed. And it's debatable. We've heard different numbers. If it's more than 1/2 inch, then you've got a problem. We've heard if it's more than 3/4 inch, then you have a problem. So I don't know, somewhere between 1/2 inch and 3/4 inch. And sometimes each side can be a little bit different. Let us know in the comments, have you done this test? And have you had frame flex? And what did you do? Because we're just starting out with this. And, you know, how did you get it handled? Did your RV manufacturer like Grand Design take care of it, get you covered? One of the scary things for us is we are second owners. We did not buy this brand new from Grand Design, and we have contacted them before for previous issues, and they're very quick to say, well, you're not the original owner, and the factory warranty did not transfer to a second buyer. So that's kind of a sad thing, but it's also a 2019, so the 3-year factory warranty wouldn't apply now anyway. But I think there's a 10-year frame warranty from Lippert, if I am not mistaken. I don't know if that transfers to the second owner or not. Lots of questions. Again, we're just in the initial stage of this. So again, comment below if you've had to deal with this and what you did, any advice you can give us for checking this, because we want to do it right. We want to get it taken care of if it's a problem, and we want to, you know, get it done quickly so we can be back out on the road. So now let's get our very first measurements here. I'm going to use a straight edge just to try to get the most accurate one that I can. And I'm going to do the areas that maybe don't match the diagram perfectly, but it's what I can get to. Like somebody else commented how they expect you to measure to something that's like up inside here. And I'm not going to do that. At least that's not going to be easy for me. But I think the important thing is to always use the same points, even if they are different each time you do it, as long as all 4 measurements are from point A to point B that are the same. So what I'll do, I'm going to take the very top edge right here of the pin box right here. That's going to be my point to check that. Do that right there, and then I'll mark it. Mark it down here, find a good spot that I can be accurate with consistently. This lower bolt on the Lippert jack, I'm going to do that. This is really a 2-person job. Cheri. So for the purposes of this video, and I'm doing this by myself, helps to have somebody with you, but I'm going to use that corner on each side of the pin box so we're consistent, and I'm going to measure right to that outside bolt connection there on the Lippert jack. You can see I've already marked it there on each side. They're pretty close. I am getting 81 and 3/4 inches on the passenger side, and 82 inches on the driver's side. So pretty close. So now let's get the truck hooked up, get the weight off these jacks, and see if we get any change in the measurement here. Now, in order to check for frame flex, I'm going to have to remove the tailgate of the truck here, which I'm told isn't too hard. The problem is we've got the camera and some wiring in here, so I've got to get up underneath here and do some disconnecting just under the bottom here of the F450. Oh, my spare tire is loose. I don't think that's normal. I guess I'll have to get that tightened up. I traced this cable way up here, kind of through here, down over here to this. There we go. I believe that's the connector. I'll find out here shortly if that's the right one. See if we can pull that tailgate off now. Right here. Just a little bit. So that pops off really easy right there. Come over and get the other side. There's that. We're just looking for the sweet spot right here to pull it out just like that. Have to take our bed cover off here a little bit. All right, now I just gotta feed that piece through. Before I hitch up, I'm going to go ahead and take the tailgate off. We've got the cables disconnected, I think. This should just slip right off. Find that sweet spot where this slips right out. Come out on that side and just hung up right there. There we go. Now we can make that measurement without the tailgate being in the way right here. Really important to make sure that's accurate. I'm also going to put the small GoPro camera right here, looking at the space right here to see if we get any loss of space right here. That would be another indication that something's going on in there. There should be maybe a little bit of movement here, but not much. So we'll turn this GoPro on and get hitched up. All right, we are hitched up. Now we're just gonna raise the landing gear, just a ½ inch, an inch off the ground. Doesn't have to be much for this particular measurement, as long as we get all the weight off of the front jacks. All right, moment of truth here. You can see right there, virtually no change. So virtually no change right here. You know, just the smallest fraction of an inch here on this side. I'll check the other side. Now we'll get the passenger side measured here as well. Yeah, virtually no change. And I'm going to take my measurements as just preliminary. I'm still going to have an RV tech come out and deal with that jack. Yeah, we have another leaking jack, the front passenger side jack needs to be looked at. But more than that, we have some other major concerns with this RV that I'll save for another video. But looking at the pin box here, when I hitched up the RV, I didn't really notice a lot of movement in there, so I think we're good with that as well, as opposed to here we are with the Columbus. Look at that. When they were raising it with a forklift, big flexing there. It was absolute broken welds inside there, and they did a lot of welding to fix that. They were just kind of secretive about what it was, but they got it fixed. They got it fixed quickly. And again, I wish that the service that we were given with the Columbus RV, both from Columbus and Lippert, was as good as it was back then today, because I'm not hearing or seeing that like we did back then, because they moved quickly, and we appreciate that. We have other issues, so make sure you subscribe so you catch all of those and all of our how-to videos as well. In fact, we will put one of those up right here, right now, so you can check it out.